Hey, you made your way back. Thanks for coming. Today, we're going to show you how to mitigate one of the most frustrating components of DayZ. We all know that anything you try to accomplish is a very large investment in time. Picture this. You jump in a vehicle, you drive all the way across the map to fetch some very essential building supplies, and before you can make it back with your car safely locked up so no one can take it, you have to log. I've taken into the habit of keeping a car tent in the car and the basic essential tools to build a gate with a 4-dial. And following 1.22, SQU has undergone a wipe and added a few additions to the server. And I was lucky enough to snag one of those additions for my home. And that's where we're off to today. Okay, so I'm at the southwest corner store. I'm at the edge of the map and I had to log last night. So I've constructed myself a single standing gate where I can pop behind it a car tent at will. Now to be able to do this, I wouldn't store anything in the car tent, or at least don't store anything in there beyond the means that you can carry back on you or in the car, or you will lose some loot. But this is what we do. And by all means, if you have more than one car tent at your disposal, leave the car tent up, open door, and just drive away. Simple as that. But I don't want the off chance that some asshole is going to pop in and raid it, and now I'm going to lose some loot. So this is purely just for when I have to log off in an emergency. Alright, now with the car out of the way, head over to the pack, use the prompt, and pack the tent up. A la peanut butter sandwiches. Look at that magic. Now, just get in your car and drive away. And what you leave behind in specific areas you choose is a locked gate ready for a car tent to pop up and secure your vehicle in for the night. Now, most players seeing this, they wouldn't give this the time of day to waste the ammunition or the time. It's just a freestanding gate to nothing. Now, the chore? We're going to go reconstruct this very thing back at my base location, or relatively close to it. It's a kind of hard spot to get to. Now, how about a little bit of yacht music for the drive? Now, as I previously mentioned, I am on SQU, PvE. And scattered all over this map are beautifully modded areas that have all the essential gear that you would need to start a new life. Now, SQU, personally, is one of, if not the best, server for beginner players to come and learn the mechanics at their own speed. All of the dangers that exist in official exist here and more. Even as a novice or a veteran player, there's merit to the server. There is fun to be found. The admin team is top-notch, and they run a tight ship and a great community. Alright, now I got, I think, all the essentials I need to go back and build me a lockup for my garage and an outer perimeter gate. I'm going to carry this 90 slot. That'll aid me in construction as I fall tree, repair some plank. Okay, slow and steady wins the race. We don't want to drive like a jackass and lose everything we have. Alright, I think that's enough of the yacht rock. Let's see what's on the other channel. Oh yes, 80s progressive blues. My cheeky little shortcut to go around the leg. Oh shit. I do believe I'm going to be dead when we come back. Hey, look at that. Alive and well. Well, we're at the entrance to my driveway. Let's get some off-road music going. Now I can get an Olga, I can get an ADA up this mountain. Can't get a Humvee. Let's see if the Gunter can do it. It's at this very point that I start to lose traction in every vehicle that I try to get up this hill, and the only one that I can monster through so far is the ADA and the Olga. It looks like I may have to build my garage tent down here, but we'll give it one more try. No, I think I'll admit defeat on this one. I'm not going to ruin this car like I've ruined so many trying to get up this hill. I'm just going to back off a little bit, find a little bit of level ground, and pop 10. Right there. That's the money spot. Yeah, I do believe this little bend in the road will do just nice. Oh, unfortunately, I do not have the essential tools needed to construct this. I need a fence kit or a rope to make a fence kit. So I'm going to hump some gear up to the base and then come back down with it. But first, I'll move my car off the footpath and into the car tent and hope no one takes it in the meantime. Alright, snug as a bug in a rug. Now, let's get out of here and up to the base. There she be, atop Skyrim. Now these tree houses can be found scattered across the map so far along the shore that I have seen. There's one directly out in the water from this down the mountain. Well, I've secured a door on it and last night a perimeter that I need to complete. Now I'm just going to borrow this fence kit and use it to construct my door, bring it back up, pop it back into place. And of course, we're going to need some nails and pliers and wire. Yeah, let's go. Alright, back to the tent. Now we can build that gate. Now we have everything we need to build this gate except for one important tool. We have nothing to erect it with. We need a pickaxe and or a shovel. Both of which I had at this car when I arrived. Yeah, I'm going to have to run back up the hill. Now, I don't think I need to slow this down for any of you. Everyone knows how to build a rudimentary gate. 2 poles, a minimum of 18 plank, 32 nails, some wire, and plier. Now all you need to do is select a combination for your door. And I would do that. I wish I could do that. But in my haste leaving Southwest, I neglected to grab the very thing I was there for. Well, aside from some nails and some barbed wire. I was there for code locks for my perimeter gate. And I didn't even grab one for my garage. So now I'm going to have to tempt fate, leave my car in the garage. But you know what? I'm going to run back up to the base in the off chance that I do have some code lock there. But I don't think I do. Nope, none in this bag. Gonna have to search the car tent. No sneaky peeky at my code now. Oh, the Toothless Wonder speaks. And as I expected, there was no code lock here. So I'm going to have to venture down into Cherno and find some. There's nothing to take within the perimeter, so I don't mind leaving it unlocked for now. But I really don't want to have to repurpose that or re-find another car, so we need to get a code lock quick. This stuff here, this stuff comes with the base, it spawns in. And the perimeter walls, well, I built that last night. Well, yesterday into last night, off and on when I could. Hence the reason we started this video off in a car tent way across the map. Did you hear that? The thunder as I shut the door. Let's see if it does it again. Damn it! Now the best thing I like living up on this mountain is its low cost. There's fruit and mushroom everywhere. Now you might remember this location, pre 1.22 wipe. This was the last home I had. And unless he plans on removing it, it's currently up for grabs. Let's take a wander down. Now that descent deserves a drink. Now you won't find this shack on Vanilla Cherno. This is a Lavinia building. Comes with water well and garden patch. And is full of mushroom and fruit as well. Now the only problem I found with this location, it's too hard to keep people out. As you've seen, I just came walking straight down the mountain. I mean, a player with more time on their hands can probably get the job done, but I needed basic. That being said, a big part of the security is already done, at least from the ground up. Squidgy put in this custom rock wall, left a tiny gap to get in. And speaking of custom, we're gonna go check out a new modded area that brings back tones of home. You find this shit all over North America. Trailer parks. It's not as extravagant as Trailer Park Boys, but yeah, it's got some class. Well done, Squidgy. I give you the SQU White Trash Trailer Park. Now all of these trailers have a vehicle and or an outbuilding, and they do carry loot. Not all of them, it's hit and miss. My first run through, I picked up some barbed wire and some nails and some pliers. Let's see what it has now. Oh yeah, and there is a livestock corner. There's a truck with some feed, and yeah, quite a few animals around for your slaughter. There you go. We've got some piggies, goats, chickens, some sheep, whatever you need. No, it looks like somebody already harvested a pig. Hey, look at there, Lamos. And a KA-74 will take the mag, and we'll use the bullpup to mitigate the infected on the road. I don't know, I think it's a very cool area for a spawn area. You can get a lot of shit out of this. Well, as it turned out, there'd be no code locks here, 4-dial or 3-dial. So, looks like I'm going to have to make my way into Cherno, but not before I turn this bullpup loose on these infected. So, once I'm on back, check my progress later on.